Hey there, Brain Explorers. Today we're diving into fascinating role of your brain fluid system, specifically cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF for short. Think of CSF as a brain's own personal water park. It cushions, nourishes, and helps keep everything running smoothly. Without it, your brain would be like a jellyfish out of water. Now, this fluid isn't just floating around randomly, it's produced mainly by the choroid plexus. That's a special network of epithelium cells nestled inside your brain's ventricles. These epithelial cells are like the tiny factories employing transporters and co-transporters to produce and regulate CSF, managing crucial ions like sodium and potassium, and even proteins, glucose, and other nutrients. It's a finely tuned system that keeps your brain's environment in perfect balance, what we call brain homeostasis. Speaking of ventricles, these are the brain's internal water chambers. You've got the lateral ventricles, which are the biggest, and then the third and fourth ventricles connected through tiny passages like the mesencephalic and cerebral aqueducts. These ventricles are linked with tiny cilia on their epithelial cells, which help circulate the CSF kind of like tiny hairbrushes sweeping the fluid along. But what happens if something goes a little off kilter? Well, sometimes the ventricles can enlarge, a condition known as ventricular enlargement. When this happens, they can press on surrounding brain tissue. Imagine trying to squeeze a sponge and see the water push out, which can lead to compression of the nearby structures like the cerebral cortex, thalamus, or even parts of the brainstem. This can cause a variety of symptoms depending on which areas are affected. One common cause of ventricular enlargement is hydrocephalus. That's just a fancy term for water on the brain. There are different types like congenital hydrocephalus, which appears early in life, and idiopathic normal pressure hydrocephalus, mostly seen in older adults. In this condition, the ventricles enlarge without significant increase in intracranial pressure, leading to issues like gait disturbances, cognitive changes, and urinary problems. Now, how does the brain prevent this chaos? It's all about the brain's barrier system, like the brain barrier and the brain's lymphatic circulation. Yes, your brain has its own lymphatic system. This helps clear water-based products and maintain a healthy environment. Proteins such as brain-derived neurotrophic factor, nerve growth factor, neurotrophin 3, and neurotrophin 4 support neural health, growth, and repair. They're like the brain's own cheerleaders promoting resilience and recovery. Speaking of support, the brain blood supply is crucial. The choroid arteries supply blood to the choroid plexus, which then produces CSF. The process involves ATPase, proteins, and ion transporters that regulate iron concentration, sodium, potassium chloride, helping maintain the delicate electrochemical balance needed for neurostimulation. All these systems work together seamlessly to keep your brain functioning smoothly. When they don't, things can get a bit hourly, leading to conditions like hydrocephalus or impaired neurotrophic support, which can impact cognitive mobility and overall health. So next time you think about the incredible organ, remember your brain's fluid system is a complex, dynamic network of ventricles, cells, transporters, and pathways, all working in harmony to keep your mind sharp and your brain happy. And the best part, it's all happening inside your skull, quietly, efficiently, and with a bit of brain magic.